guess I'll sit around and medicate. I am so freaking bored, nothing to do today. I guess I'll sit around and medicate.
What are we looking at today? Flask number 113. This better be a good one, Nihap. And it looks something like this. Looks like bourbon. Been informed that he's been on a bourbon kick lately. Ooh. Smells good. Almost a citrus notes. More in the direction of the citrus than a perfume. Peaches, lavender, a little chewing tobacco. Oh, not this. All things that I saw on my way home today. Cheers. Well, I don't think it's, well, I have no idea what it is. And I haven't had anything to upset my palate, but this is different right here. I don't care who you are. I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna hit you with the lawnmower blade. Like to get me some of them mashed potatoes. Wow. Possibly a Scotch. Not an Islay. So might take some experimenting. Smile Money was first, and then he says, "Oh look, I got first again. All of the rest of you." Multi Gunman says, "One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. Three Dog Night." And the Smile Money says, "One is better than having Matt assisting you with a review on a non-Sunday." J-Dog, second. Harmarsh, sane second, being third. Cheap Old Gun Guy just says, "Howdy." Howdy, Cheap Old Gun Guy. Din Scourge, someone that's not the Map Man, break out your shots. EMT Ralphan, 6. Multi Gunman says 6 or sex, because one of those is better than the other. Harmarsh, you should just fire Matt and have a guest every week, starting with Gunwild. Yeah, me and Gunwild got to pull this off. And then out of nowhere, an update for an app. Din Scourge, laugh out loud. The last intro had video showing to click to subscribe. Mr. 27 says, "Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share." Aaron ZX10R, what's Chuck doing? Is he still around? Chuck's the reason I do whiskey reviews. Aaron, yeah, he's still lurking. What I'd like to know, what all curious people would like to know is, hey Chuck, since the last video you did, how many guns have you added to the collection? Somehow, I wouldn't be surprised if it's nearing triple digits. I just got a whiff and something really familiar. Boy, this one, I know this will come as a shock to some of you, but NIHOP, this one is really kind of a stumper. I received a package from Amazon, and I can't remember if I have anything pending or not. So I don't know what this is. Now I do. Another journal. So, well, let's see, I have about, I don't know, it must be about 20 or so more that I can possibly do in this one. Oof. That's gonna be, it's gonna be a lot. That's probably NIHOP who sent that. That's some lofty goals. My liver says, "Hey, what you doing?" Of course, the last time I really wasn't sure. The last few times they ended up being ryes. But he said he's been on a bourbon. And that last, again, if it's like the, if it's anything like the Woodford Reserve, that is probably one of the, to this moment for me, one of the most, say, complex flavors in a bourbon. Now what this doesn't have is, this has more of a, almost a citrus and now kind of a citrus or a flowery kind of a presence up front, where the Woodford, that bourbon, was just kind of really built with flavor, dense stuff like like dark like caramel and the vanilla and the wood all reminded me like they spent some time like sautéing down and becoming a really heavy in the flavors. And this has got some really intense flavors, but they're not the deep notes that the Woodford was. I don't remember who sent this, but of say the last 50 or so pictures, I put her, at least in my liking, I put her pretty far up the food chain, if you know what I mean. Clyde, 8th, Whiskey and Revolution for all. Multi-Gunman says, "Didn't I tell you to get a haircut, hippie?" Mr. 27 says, "Yes." Yeah, I think that's kind of funny, Mr. Foreshadowing. I mean, Multi-Gunman. Whiskey. I think I'm going to go with the Rock Oyster. Douglas Lang's blended malt Scotch whiskey. Extraordinary character. Maritime Island. Including malts distilled on. Oh, and it's also cask strength. So this guy is 56.1%. Some of these better ones just deserve a better landing pad. And the glasses that I got from my grandmother on me mama's side. Yeah, it's a tray, 4 glasses, and I believe a little. I can't really call it a. I guess if I put something in the top, I could call it a decanter. I think I've shown it. I mean, they're really cool glasses. I mean, you can see the almost looks like individual layers that stack up on it. Yeah, you kind of do, and it has some bubbles in the glass. I mean, I don't know if it's anything special. You know, like some people are like, oh, well, like Tardisius and the recommending a particular brand of whiskey glass, which these are. And I will say, Tardisius, I don't know if it's the glass, because after all, to have a fine bourbon, whiskey, scotch, whatever flavor you're going for, out of a good glass, as opposed to someone just slides a shot across the bar top at you. It's just right off of the bat, just puts you in a complete. Let me guess, that would be my daughter. Oh. Hello?
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 Hi, this is Sarah Lawson from the Department of Visa and MasterCard. How are you doing today?
I by accidentally ate 4 Viagra, and I've got like this steaming fucking boner right now.
How are you doing today?
I have a boner.
My name is Sarah Lawson, and I'm calling from the Debt Elimination Department. Due to the pandemic and financial crisis, you are eligible for the debt elimination of your entire credit card debt under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, based upon the lender's inability to follow their own bank policy. Would you like me to provide you with more information about the program?
I could use a blowjob.
Sorry, I'm new over here. Let me transfer this call to my manager who can better assist you and answer all of your questions.
Hello, hi, this is Charles from Debt Elimination. I have
I'm doing kind of. Do you think it's possible to OD from boner pills? Hello? I mean, I could probably whack off to this music, I guess. Kind of builds the little head of steam. Mike, cheers, Baldy. Mike, J-Dog, nice. And I can say thanks, sure is, very. I'll go with sure is. Multi-Gunman, beer. It's not just for breakfast anymore. Mr. 27 says, and dinner, whiskey is for bedtime. Hello? Hey, that fucking music was pretty cool. Can you put me back on hold? Hello? Hey, do you have any sweet-ass pictures of your camel's ass? Hello? Hello? Ever seen a guy break up cement with his dick? Do you have any pictures of your mom? Hello? 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 Call's still active. Hey, get Vinny to put a trace on that call. You know what's awesome is I like to be waiting in the parking lot for when the fucker comes out from work. Of course, that one sounded like he was like in a tent somewhere. I think I could hear the sand blowing. Smile money. There was a prior assault weapons ban and it was never ruled as unconstitutional. Should have been. Steven, wonton from Fiachi? I don't know. I don't know. Seems about right. Smile money. One suggestion to do a shot, and down goes the second. Poco Loco, J-Dog, here at work. Poco Loco. The opening looks like what Matt would look like if he was in high school in the 90s. Laugh out loud. Rich Uff. Cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Gunwild. Late, but here. Ah. That's it. They hung up. Hey, you like my my lock screen? Poco sub-comment. I was so relieved and happy when my ex told me that for the first time. Gunwild says no doubt. Smart money. Eddystone Arsenal was a subsidiary of Baldwin Locomotives. After World War I, they switched to making locomotives. The plant is gone. It is now a Walmart. The headquarters, Baldwin Towers, remains is an office building. Yes, it is my county. We also have Boeing helicopters. They rehab Chinooks and of course some work on the Osprey. Ooh. We were also where a majority of the Liberty ships were constructed for troops and supply ships for World War II. Yeah, I'd definitely love to come visit the area. There's a lot of rich history, and you, of course, because my life cannot be complete until the reach around. Harmarsh. If you park a vehicle for winter, put some mothballs around it and bounce sheets inside. I have heard that. Miss 27, intro babe. Miss 27, brew babe, very nice. Miss 27, 29th. Miss 27, bald brew bommy reviews. That is Sergeant Non-Major, Captain General to you. I just got back from the flight simulator. Oh, is that like a built-in belt? Wow. I know nobody cares, but I actually had to take I had to go an extra notch on the two leather belts, and the belt that I have on my work pants is the one from Vetter, and I had to bring it in some more. Yeah, that direction, not the other one. Must be all this juicing I'm doing. Mr. 27, watch out, there's a giant in the background. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, I gotta check the juice supply. Yeah. Oh yeah, wild boar juice. It's one of my personal favorites. Uh-huh. 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 Poco Loco. It was announced today that Biden bought the filibuster. That's good. I hope so. Because when even the retarded, dumb fuck libtard Democrats, when the next vote in 2022 happens, and they're sick and tired of this bullshit too, because guess what you got? You got a flaming homo fat ass piece of shit transgender retard for in charge of health. Hey, guess what I would have done? I would have found somebody that can identify with the fucking sack in their shorts, and I don't care if it's the little guy in the canoe or the land missile. But if it's a guy, proud to be a guy. If it's a girl, proud to be a girl. And fit. I mean, how can you I'm sorry, I don't care if I really don't fucking care if you're offended. When you put a goddamn confused piece of shit in charge of that particular office, I'm sorry. That's like let's see. That's like hiring a vegetarian to watch your cows. That's like hiring a guy that can't stand vegetables to weed your garden. It's more proof of what is going on in this fraudulent piece of shit election known as the Joe Biden fuck up. Oh. Impeach Joe and the hoe. Yeah, I'm not saying I am necessarily the smartest tool in the shed. See what I did right there? But if I was picking people to be representatives for different branches and different things in my government, I wouldn't put a fat confused person in charge of health. I mean, I know, it's strange, really. On the other hand, I don't know, maybe it would come in handy to have a whore prostitute as VP, though. I mean, negotiations could be settled probably pretty easy. Yes, I would absolutely, Poco Loco, love another piece of boar. But I hope they push the filibuster through, because when the Republicans take the House back, game on, bitch. Any of you see that video of Ted Cruz down at the border? And the Biden person kept trying to get between the camera and the room filled. I'm sorry. All you, any of you that may see this, not the normal bunch of people with a fucking brain, but you retard Democrats. Basically all of the things that the media convinced you low information voters, I'll talk slow so that you can understand me. All of you low information voters, all the things that the media convinced you, all the lies about Trump are actually turning out to be the realities of the Biden administration. The reason that those cages were there is because of Obama and Biden. But that's okay. You just continue to give the retards a pass. Oh, that's right, you're the retards. The fraudulent Biden administration the pass. Smile Money, the destroyer is the small ship. Yeah, there she is. Thank you, Smile Money. Smile Money again, J-Dog. You need to be a SH viewer, and threats get more intense as the alcohol disappears. Clyde, for some reason, Matt no longer has a huge forehead. Well, actually, Matt has this look going on right now. Mr. 27, welcome to Pilot Brubomi Reviews. How correct you are, sir. Smile Money, G5, my shot got deleted from yesterday. Are you serious? What could you have what? YouTube, why could you... G5 is a miss. Sharky, that sucks. Smile Money. Eric ignored all the others, and I helped put a letter with the number also. Gunwild clearly wrote G10. Grips is just code word to throw off the enemy. You know, either you call a fucking shot or you don't. Here, you guys want a freebie? Here, I'll give you a fucking freebie. G10 is a miss. There. Clyde, happy heavenly birthday, USA, Ed. We surely miss you, buddy. Sure hope heaven has Wi-Fi and not dial-up. Oh, God. Ed fucking takes it. Ed takes it, and I'm sure somehow he can still defend himself. And I can say, hope so too. Yes, we do. Don't worry. I'm going with yes, we do, I guess. Okay, I suppose I should get something off to NIHAP on this because this is kind of like, this is almost reminding me like someone put some bourbon, some rye, and some scotch into the you know, the does it mix category. NIHAP, I don't have a frickin' clue on this. And it's honestly not really growing on me. It just has this kind of funky thing going on right at the beginning. This might have a little snot to it too. I really can't tell. Okay, I'm just going to go with kind of what I originally said. Oh my God. I'm going to guess Scotch. Bourbon rye. And it starts off with like a citrusy flower thing. And I'm going to send you thing too, because I have no idea. And I'm not really getting a vanilla or an oak. I'm just kind of getting this. I'm just kind of getting that through the whole thing. And again, it's not really puffing the swimsuit area up much for me at all. I'm gonna give this a 3.5. What, and I have some buffalo, or sorry, wild boar. Will you text me? Okay, that's a good call. Flask number 113. I'm gonna go with a Scotchy rye bourbon. Where did I give him the thingy? A Scotchy rye bourbon ish, and I'm getting a citrus flower thing. I gave it a 3.5. Oh, look at that squirrel. Harmarsh, SH. Thank you. Harmarsh, damn. I choked on my Dr. Pepper when you talked about skinheads. Me and J-Dog must have a good time because you guys are talking about a whole bunch of shit that I don't even remember. Cheap old gun guy. Hey, I really like that toy. No, not the gun, the brew babe. The gun's nice too. Oh yeah, speaking of Ed, I just felt compelled to bring the SKS out today. You know, the one that I should have chopped all apart. Ed, you crazy sumbitch. Sharkey, when you're here, this is definitely on the list of things that you must shoot. I cannot believe what a absolutely solid rifle this thing is. Ed, miss you, my brother. Zeus, I think the alien ears and spacesuit will be very fashionable with the hair. Should make a video terrorizing the locals, laugh out loud. Yeah, a few of them around here shoot back. Zeus, my boys have like 10 fancy lightsabers. I lost the footage of the epic snow battle we had one night though. They are really fun when you're hammered. I'm assuming that you're talking about you and not the kids. Zeus, seems like Old Mosin is what the youngsters shoot the most when we have range day here. It's a, you know, it was a fun gun to shoot. I just looking at it, it's just like, you know. McLean, this video looks like a trailer for the next Godzilla vs. King Kong movie. Wade, you need to get some character on your head. Mine has several scars from a few bar fights and auto rollovers during my younger days. Great conversation starters. Yeah. Okay, I'll work on it, Wade. I'll get snockered up and head down to Matt's favorite establishment and start a fight with him. Wade, a clean, smooth head screams cue ball. Tardisius, nice intro. Is that Winona Ryder in Beetlejuice, 1988? You know, I don't know. I'm honestly not sure, Tardisius. Let's see. EIFEL whiskey? Did you spell that wrong? Was it supposed to be awful or Eiffel? Just kidding, Nihap. I don't want to wake up with a horse head in my bed. Let's take a little look at what this is. Let's go shopping. German single malt. $70. Holy shit, Batman. Oh, excuse me. My bad. Is bordered by great wine rivers, the Nassau in the south and Rhine in the east, and okay, blah blah blah. Peated single malt, that's definitely not it. Unpeated single malt, I don't. Reviews. Eiffel German single malt whiskey and rye whiskey. Okay, well that's obviously two different things. This one lists it at $56. What the? Holy shit, Batman. Okay, Brad, I'm 59th, not 69th. Pissed. I would be. Smile money. Is that the new maternity flight suit that Biden Air Force has in testing? And Zeus thinks that's funny. Well, I don't know. I figured with this suit, the 45 was the 1911 chambered in 45 was the most appropriate. Sorry, I didn't mean to bash the little guy in the canoe. What? Have some wild boar? Good idea, Gunwild. I didn't have shit for lunch today. And as it turns out, this is probably my dinner. would like to do a helicopter hunt on some DC swine hogs. I personally believe anybody that supports the vaccination passport, you deserve the most hideous end possible. That's all I'm going to say. Hi, Hitler. Show me your papers. Please tell me how having to show that you've had a fucking completely unneeded, unnecessary, unproven, more side effects than positives for a fucking non-existent pandemic. More control from your government. If you think that getting the vaccination and so you can have your papers is a good thing, so did a lot of people ushered into an oven. It's really about go time. There's even some congressmen and congresswomen talking about how we are at the brink of go time. Exactly how many straws do you need broken before it's go time? Sharky, let's go to the beach, Baldy. Hey, J-Dog. Sharky, G9, just working our way up. G9 is a miss. I'd love to work my way up. Sharky SH, now that's a tasty set of outro babes. Gunwild, wonton from Fiachi. I like it. I like it a lot. Outdoor Chan will now be known as Wonton. And I can say hope so, not yet. We shall see. We shall see. Gunwild. If Eric grew an Al-Qaeda beard, he would easily be J-Dog's mini-me. Yeah. Gunwild, I'm bored. I think I'll go to the range for a little R&R. Ooh, we're almost to the end of this bullshit. Not you, Gunwild. That is an excellent idea. I hope the weather's good this weekend because I need to shoot something. DFC, these nuts. 8. I don't know if that's more fucking secret. Well, D8 has already been called. That was a miss, but that I see. I don't know where we stand sometimes now. Wade, is J-Dog Santa's younger brother? He pulls some great man toys out of his bag. Yeah, he does. And that's normally J-Dog traveling light. David Brown, Uncle Fester. Can I have your autograph? Yeah. Actually, I was up at David Brown and Bunky's house just a few hours ago, taking care of some plumbing issues. Jay, on the wrong video. Oh, she was hot, though. The Bloody Mary from Flying Dog. Jay says, steel is shit for stopping bullets unless it's so thick it weighs more than you do. My T6B and DEV penetrator and the S190 ripped through quarter-inch welded plate steel, spalling as going through, bringing metal steel splatter into the wound cavity. Modern personal protection armor is substantially lighter than steel or ceramic, can withstand multiple hits, and is much cheaper. Jay, still on the wrong video? The T6B, massive penetration and massive tissue damage. The DEV, more penetration, less tissue damage. The the DEV will shoot through 4 unarmed people. I can't show you one of those because Alice has all of them with her upstairs. They are nasty looking. It's like a T6B without the extra cut into it, and it's made out of something different. And Jay says, and the amount of bodies is based on tests performed on full sides of intact beef. And all of a sudden, just like fucking that was the last comment. And that was actually Jay on the wrong video. It was from 45 plus 45. That was over an hour and a half ago. And I did bring something for the after party. I brought some marijuana. Just kidding, Matt. It's Maharaji. But Matt just sees it as something completely different when... Yeah, I don't really want any more of that. Maybe I have a screwed up palate right now, but waste not, want not. Oh, here's a glass I haven't used in a while. Talk today to my brother Paul, Hasman 440. I wish they would just told everyone to go fuck themselves. It's the name of the company. We actually don't have rats here, you idiots. So, going to the club with the little Maharaji. This is a good beer. This is a very good beer. I like this a lot. And it's an IPA. Steve. Mule. You bastard you. But it's 10%, so it does have that going for it. First in the club is the J Doggian. And he says, Heart Club, Mr. Holster. Rich Huff, cheers, clubbers. Smile Money, the brewery review is on. Cheers. Hey, J-Dog, you just keep in mind, when you have a day off, we can do these more often. After all, I do love you more than Matt. Last comment. Smile Money again, not even 100 comments. What is the club coming to? I'm going to check one more time, and then I'm going to get out of here. Okay. Cheers, guys. Locked and loaded. I don't know. I picked something somewhat political, but it's just a typical shit show. I don't have a special guest. We will be talking about the Justin's Final Mission with Troy. We are kind of at a quick crossroads right here. We definitely need the fundraiser to be picked up. I know financially it's probably a lousy time. We've got this bullshit lied pandemic by the fraudulent administration, but I do have the link down in the description. If you can help out at all, we talked to Troy, and there's a whole bunch of stuff in the makings right now, and we need a big push to be able to get a few things in place. There's some computer software that is needed in order before a few events, so that it it all works out. We've also got some help. I don't know if I have the privilege of voicing what I know, but let's just say that part of this group is working with Troy, saving him a shitload of money on some stuff. But, please, if you're hearing me say this, anything that can go into that GoFundMe through the Crazy Scotsman right now is very much appreciated in order for us to get this done. And obviously it's not going to happen fast enough for all this, but I'm going to take the items from Smile Money and from Cobra and grab one of the bags that I got from the Battle Box stuff. And I've got 2 big tables of things that I had set aside, and if they work out better in this bag to help raise some money for all this right now, then so be it. So please, anything you can do right now would be very much appreciated. Cheers, guys, and check out Locked and Loaded. We will be talking about this a little bit more tomorrow night.